I am inevitable.
Oh, yeah. This is another Khaos Central production. It's your boy Comet Chat with another fire intro. Rule of 3 is the name of the show, and I made it here for my main man, Mr. Chris Knight. I hope you like it, bro. So here we go. Well, the Rule of 3 is the name of the show. It stars Chris Knight, Comet Chat, and Nzo. Third Monday of the month at 9 o'clock, so don't be late, cause that's when the fun starts. We talk about this, we talk about that. 5 questions, decide fiction or is it fact? 3 cats that all came together like Run DMC. We're tougher than leather, so grab a seat, strap on in. The Rule of 3 is about to begin, so let's go. Rule of 3 is a show, Khaos Central is the channel. It stars me, Chris Knight, and Nzo. 3 cats with one singular vision to make this channel the best channel on YouTube, the best channel on the planet. Peace.
Is there any stuff?
Well, we are back. It's been a minute. I did not actually go back and see when the last one of these was, when the date was. I did not do that. But I do have the tallies. I do have all that set up. It took me the whole weekend. Oh, you're muted, Danny. If you,
I said I did. It was 2 years ago.
2 years? Are you sure?
No, hold on. I gotta email you this, Danny, Chris, because I'm trying to share it and I can't. But yes, I have the original audio to what Danny sent us. All right. I have the original audio, so I'm gonna send it to you Gmail just now.
Okay, give me a minute and I'll look that up really quick here. Let's see here. Gmail.
Hold on. You know, all I had to do was a little bit of research.
A little bit of bull crap.
You know, and
I can't wait to hear what it's going to be.
Let's see.
All right, give me a couple seconds. Hold on, it's coming. I would have had it sooner, but I thought I could share it. You know, but it's a clip video file, so
that's all right. I mean, I understand. We want to be we want to have integrity on this show. That's what we want.
Absolutely, 100%.
Spell that.
Nothing but integrity.
CHEATING. That's right. Yeah.
You should have it now, Chris.
Okay, I'll look and see.
Danny trying to okie doke us. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see here. Gmail.com. Let's go. It's not there. Is it on here?
Or don't like
Should
that.
be in the.
Oh yeah, I got it.
You got it.
Okay, hold on here, just a second. All right. Let's do this. I will present.
What up, Gmail?
Share screen.
What's up,
And window. Let's see here. Which one? Right there it is. Okay. We'll share this real quick. Just let me know if you guys can hear this real quick. Can you hear that?
Yeah, heard that.
Was it too loud? Was it okay?
No, it's fine. It's nice little bit.
All right. So let's see here. We're gonna find out here. Let's go. Taco was the worst taco anybody had ever had, but I loved them because they're just
over here. They
nasty.
love that damn McRib. I don't understand why.
McRib is nasty too.
Hold on. Let's see if I
Real
can
nasty.
call. Boom. Quality right there. Okay, it's the best quality it can be. Okay, here we go.
I don't think.
Yeah, I don't get that either. It's like, what the hell? You
I
guys,
got a couple.
everybody acts like it's the best thing since.
Man, I got a couple of coworkers when they come out.
Yeah.
they
What does that say?
I'm out.
67.
Oh shit!
Hold
Who's
on.
back?
Watch.
I'm gonna go get
Listen.
two
All
of them.
right. So, guys, here it is. Danny's got 50. Nzo's got 55. I've got 57. No, they're not chicken dandelion.
I heard it. I heard it
I
right
heard
there.
it too.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see here.
He's got 50. Nzo's got
Yeah,
55.
right there.
He's got 50. Nzo's
See?
got 55. I've got
Yeah,
You had
57.
50.
He got 50. Yeah,
No,
that's
they're
what
not
I
chicken
heard.
dandelion.
50.
It was so funny that he left. Wow, that was good. I mean, hey, we win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where he got this AI generated thing from, but
I don't know, man. Yeah, and he posted something earlier today and said, "Hey, look, it's this." And
yeah.
What up, G Major? Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to come back, and we'll explain how we're doing all this. Let's see here. While we're waiting, I'll make sure I get this tweet out. Guys, go to Twitter or X or whatever the hell they're calling it now. You can grab the link up there, put it in your favorite social media, pass it along, let everybody know about it, please.
Absolutely. And while they're waiting, I'm going to say this. Did you see the Galactus look for Galactus?
No, I have not yet, but I did see that they did.
So it is fire, right? But the first Fantastic Four trailer I seen, it had Galactus' face in it, and it had a scene where Storm was shooting fire at it, and I cannot find that clip anywhere. The only one they show now is from the back of his head, but they had a first clip. I'm telling you, they must have messed up and changed it because the face looks exactly like it does in the picture.
So X-Men gonna be in this one?
No, just Galactus.
You said Fire. Johnny Storm.
Yeah, Johnny Storm.
I got you.
Oh yeah.
Johnny Storm shooting fire at his face, and his face is kind of turned, and you could see like his whole face. But I only found that the first time I watched the trailer, and then I've never seen it again. And I was looking for it today. I
don't think it's gonna do well at all.
Nope.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. It looked kind of good, so we'll see. But Danny, you consent with the video, right? You seen the original?
I do not.
Oh, did you heard it though, right?
You talking about the video y'all is fabricated with saying that I got 50?
We fabricated?
We did? What the heck? I don't know what he's talking about. Do you?
Okay, let me play my video and let's see what the people think.
Well, the problem is, Danny, is your video is old because this is 106. You showed us 99. So you've already proven that you can't
pull up 106
proper.
Go ahead and pull up 106 right now and play
it.
I'm just saying.
To be honest with you,
pull up 106 now and share it and play it and see if it matches up with what y'all say.
If I'm not mistaken,
what's funny?
I think Chris deleted it, right?
No, I didn't delete it, but I went to go try to find it. And luckily I found the tallies because luckily that video is not playing. I don't know what YouTube did to it.
Mm-hmm.
I really was hoping it would work, but it just didn't.
We probably did something and got a copyright strike on it, and they probably stopped it. They
probably took it down.
That kind of makes sense to me. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Here's how we're doing this. We got quite a few of the facts and fictions to go through. We're going to try to get through them all. We're going to try to get a definitive answer or throw them out. One or the other. Doesn't matter. I think there's about 4 or 5 that might still stick around. And if they do, I'll write down which ones they are. I'll go back later and put them in a folder by themselves.
Man,
but
2 years later, and we still got ones that aren't answered yet.
There's actually quite a few of them. But I think what that shows you is how screwed up the world was from the fluffy bunny disease. Because honestly, a lot of this is pushed and things got changed because of that, and it's still sitting there like that. So you'll see which ones it's like that. But let's get to the truth. The truth.
Dandelion, how you doing?
Hey, Dandelion, how you doing? Okay, so
I got a question
right now. Yep.
Why we got Ando background on a?
Oh, you know what I mean? You know
so
what I mean, Danny?
So sorry.
Yeah.
Let's do. Let's do right there. I had this.
Man, those tallies don't even look right at all, bro. No, those don't look right at all.
They look correct.
I understand. I know.
It's okay. We'll go with what it says, but we both know that it's wrong.
I know, and I think Danny hacked my computer and changed everything.
That's why it took you 2 years to fix it.
Yes, I tried to fix it, and it just didn't work. I don't know what he did. I mean, and he screwed up a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's pretty bad. But
Yeah.
I mean, I've gotten through most of it. This is what I have, and I guess he changed it.
If I was that smart, I would not be a cop. I can tell you that.
All right, so Danny has 63, Nzo 59. I have 60, but it's still really close. And as I was going through, I kind of pay attention to what the answers are that we gave, and I want to tell you right now, I think it's anybody's game. I don't really know ultimately because I didn't go through each one and count out what it would be. I just know that it's going to be about this close, if not closer, when we're done.
I know if when we're done, I'm not on top. This is a travesty. It's a lie. It's fake news, and it was doctored.
Oh my God.
You sound like I'd like to say that, but it's not the case. Okay, so we've shown the tally, and now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I have my answers. Yep. Okay, so the first question is going to be this one right here. Final five, fact or fiction. Question number 5 from week 2. LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers are betting big on making it to the 2022 NBA championship. Fact or fiction. LeBron James has what it takes to lead the Lakers to at least one more championship. Now, we have gone through I think 3 championships since then.
Yep. No, we're working on the third one now.
Yeah, okay. That's right, because they're not done with this season yet.
And you did not.
And no, but they were in the playoffs this year. Were they in last year?
No, they were not last year.
They weren't. Okay.
I can't remember the year before.
Danny, your mic sounds a little bit off, eh?
How about now?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was away from.
So how do we want to call this? He's going to come back next year. We know he's going to play. They did make it to the playoffs this year. Are we going to call this as a no, or are we going to say that it's still a possibility?
He will not make it with the Lakers. I'm saying no, but I mean whatever y'all want to go.
Well, we all said fact, so we either don't count it and throw it out.
We said LeBron has what it takes to get the. Why would we say that? We all said that. What?
Yes, we all said fact, and I will show you right now.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I mean,
back then we thought AD was going to be something. I think it was
and then
AD.
They got Luka and thought it was
Yeah, they had AD, and then they had what's the other guy? Ball.
I mean, if you guys won, I think that's still one we can hold off on.
That's fine. It don't make me
okay. All right, so let me
go to. Can I change mine to fiction now?
No, you cannot.
That ain't happening on no planet.
Oh no, it's not happening. I agree.
All right, so we're gonna keep that, and now we're gonna go to the next one. Let's go to this, and week 4. Question 2. Daniel Craig's final Bond film is out. It's time to start discussing who will be the next Bond. Head Bond producer Barbara Broccoli says the time is right to bring in a non-Caucasian Bond. Fact or fiction, the next Bond will be a non-Caucasian actor. We can wait on this one if we want, because I'm pretty sure they're pretty close to answering this. I'm not positive, but it's been a while, and I know that they don't like waiting forever on these. So
I'm willing.
I'm not sure.
Well, it's up to Danny, but I'm willing to wait on it.
Okay. All right. Just so you know your answers, we all said fact. That's what we said. Yeah. So week 4, question 2. Keep.
I only hope it's going to be that light-skinned cat, because it's not going to be Idris Elba.
No, it's not. Yeah, I don't.
No, Elba's kind of aged out of it, so I mean that's just how it goes. Unfortunately, because I mean I think he would have done a really good job had he.
What's the light-skinned British guy? I think that's who's going. That's, in my opinion, that's who get the best shot of it.
The one you're talking about from that show there. Shit, I can't remember the name of the show, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one is going to be from week 4, and it's question 3. Sharon Carter, actor Emily Van Camp's character on The Resident, was killed off this week as she left so that she could focus on her family. But if Marvel came knocking, she wouldn't say no. Will Sharon Carter have more Marvel presence? Again, not something we can necessarily answer right now.
What do we say?
We did. I'm going to say we didn't see her in Captain America.
No, I'm saying, what do we vote?
You said fiction, I said fact, and Nzo said fact.
Sharon Carter
Oh,
at the family with The Resident was killed.
Now, we have several options. We can keep, throw out. Those are the two options on this. Because we don't know if you're right, and we don't know if Nzo and I are right.
I think I'm
well,
right.
what?
So let's count it.
Of course, I didn't want to do that. Well, we got until Endgame, not Endgame, Secret Wars and the other one, Doom's, those last two movies. So if she has no presence in those two movies, then Danny wins.
Okay.
I'm cool with that.
So we'll put that. So we'll do week 4, and that's question number 3. Oops. What was that?
Go fast, maybe all night.
All right. Well, I mean, there's some of these that are going to go, and I think we can answer right now. Okay. Next one. Oh, yeah. Stop sharing. Hit that. Next one. We're going to go to. Oh, really? Interesting. Hold on. I gotta find this one because I guess I missed one. Luckily, I know where it's at. So. There we go. Boom. Where is it? Okay. All right. Oh, that's not right. Why did it say that?
Oh, so it just me. Did our shows run smoother?
Oh, you know
100%.
what?
Huh?
You know what?
Yeah, 100% they did.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I mean, he hasn't hosted in 2 years. At least we continued going. You know what I mean? Dan, he hasn't really.
You know
hosted
what?
in
You know
2
what?
years,
Question
so-
4: Britney Spears' father has been fully removed from a conservatorship. She has said that she wouldn't perform it again until she was removed. He was removed, but now says she is done with performing. Period. Fact or fiction? A. We will see Britney performing on stage again. I don't know if her living room is on stage, but she's performing something. She's
That ain't stage.
I
Yeah,
am
that's
good with saying this is probably
no.
over. We all
me
said
too.
fact. You want to point? Because
Sounds good to me.
is she?
That's
she
been,
comes
that's been
back,
going on 3 years now.
Yeah, I mean that.
Mhm.
I would think that by now she would have done something.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. So okay, let's bring up the tally, and Danny's going to go to 64, Nzo to 60, and I'm going to go to 61. All right, let's continue and stop. You know what? We're just going to do this. We're just going to share the screen over there because it's going to be quicker if I do it that way. It's just right now, because Windows is being stupid and I can't get Microsoft to answer questions, it still shows my taskbar down there and it drives me nuts. Okay, so we'll close that one out. All right, week 5, question 1. In the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die, Naomi played Lashana Lynch has the 007 moniker, but this is because Bond is retired. When Bond returns, the 007 moniker will return to James Bond. Now, I I did look this up. It does say that James Bond will be 007. And if you go back and watch the end of No Time to Die, what does it say? It says 007 or James Bond 007 will return, I think, is how it ends.
I have no idea.
Okay. So I think we all said fact on this one. This is week 5, question 1. Yep. We all said fact. Do we want to take the point?
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Very good. All right. See, we all can get along. All right.
Thank you.
Change that really quick. All right. Boom. Next one is question number 2 on week 5. John Gruden stepped down from his role as the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders on Monday over a myriad of reasons. John Gruden will return in some capacity to the NFL. We haven't heard a lick from John Gruden.
Nope.
And I would say he's not even been invited on as a special analyst or as as somebody asking questions. So can we say this is done?
Absolutely.
I'm cool with
All
it.
right. We all said fiction. We all said that no, he would not return.
After that debacle, and I think it was before the debacle that we did that, right? So yeah, he ain't
Yes. It was right as it happened. So
was it? Okay.
yeah, I mean it had happened and then I put that up there. But yeah, I mean, hell, ownership changed with the Washington Commanders or whatever they were called back then. The ownership changed because of that scandal. I mean, so that was a pretty big deal there. All right, so number 3. NBC has ordered the reboot of the series Night Court with John Larroquette returning as Dan Fielding and Melissa Roch from Big Bang Theory as Judge Stone's daughter. Night Court reboot will be a flop. Danny said fact. You said fact. I said fact. Guess what? It went at least 2.5 seasons. It had good reviews. And I know that it just ended its 3rd season on the 20th. It will not be renewed, but 3 seasons, good reviews.
Did it make syndication?
I don't know. I don't think so yet, but it just ended its run.
You're going to have 100,
I don't think it
100
will.
episodes.
Yeah, so no, it wouldn't. So do we want to count that as a flop?
I think it's a flop.
Okay.
I thought it was trash anyways, too. I didn't like it.
Well, I didn't hate it, but it definitely, there were times it's like, okay, I just didn't think it felt like the old one too much. They tried, and they brought back Roz for the last season, I think, and but okay, we'll count that as
Get it out of
you
here.
all get the point.
Cat Danny?
No, I was saying, get it out of here.
Oh, okay. I thought one of the cats came into the
Question number 5. Indiana Jones 5 is due out next year. The new female lead has been announced as Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Some say she might.
So wait, we didn't count that last one?
Yeah,
we did. I put it up.
Oh,
we all got it right. So
I got you.
All right. So the next Indiana Jones will be female. Most of what I read is this is over. No more going to be made. Disney has said that they believe that it's over. I find nothing about anything in development, and they didn't try to pass the torch at the end of the last one.
All right.
So, do we count this as fiction?
Smell like a flop to me. We ain't gonna happen.
Okay. So, Danny, you said fact. Nzo and I said fiction. So we get the point, and you do not.
All right.
So that puts Nzo at 64. That puts me at 65. We have just creeped up. Thank God.
Yeah, no.
Just.
Horrible.
All right. We're going to go there and save that. Okay. Next one is, I believe, week 6. Question number 1. Go to the tally thing here. Okay. DC Fandom Week was here. several first looks, 3 major trailers released. It's time to speculate which movies will do what. The Batman will be the biggest of the DC releases.
I believe that's true.
It was. You know what's funny? And I'm just going to slide this over. Danny said fiction. Anzo and I said fact. And I think Anzo, this is the only time he'll be happy he said that the Batman was going to win.
You are right. Absolutely.
Yeah, clip that.
You are absolutely right, because I swore I said fiction. Oh, like, I said fact. Okay,
No, you didn't. That's what's funny. I saw that was one I saw. I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna laugh about that.
Right. What was the 3 movies?
Batman, Flash, and Aquaman. And we got more coming up about those.
Aquaman, the first Aquaman, or because Aquaman 2 made more than Batman.
Second one. This is all the second one. The Batman, the Flash, and
So
Aquaman.
the Batman made more than Aquaman 2.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah,
more. In fact,
Aquaman 2 didn't do so well.
hold on just a second here. I will find. Okay, so I did go and look. This is stuff I was doing. The Batman. No, hold on. I can't find it right now. Box Office Mojo. Flash only made 271. What's this say? No, okay.
Maybe you could go back. Could go back, but yeah, you might. The Batman made like almost $800 or something million.
Yeah, I think so. Batman 2022 at 772, and then
I don't know what I believe I said that Aquaman is going to more than Batman. That don't sound like me.
439. I understand that, but that's what I have you as. I mean, I did not switch anything.
I don't halfway trust you. Go ahead.
I did not change anything on this for very good reason, because it can be going. We can go back, throw everything, and look it up. That's why I didn't.
No, but I could see Danny saying that because the first one made $1 billion. So if he was going off of the first one, then I could see him saying that. Yeah.
I don't need your help. Your help ain't sincere.
What's that?
I don't need your help. Your help ain't sincere.
Wow. All right.
Yes. Yes, Dandelion. This is all very in the past. A lot of this stuff is, and we're trying to get through it all. That's why. All right. Next one is question number 3 from week 6. DC Fan Week is here. Blah blah blah. Ben Affleck's Batman will die in the Flash movie. How do we want to define die? He is not in the end. It switches in the timeline he's in. It switches from him to George Clooney. Is that death or is that transfiguration?
Well, to tell you, you say Ben Affleck will die in the Flash movie.
Yes, that's what I have to ask. Is it transfiguration? Is it replacement? Or is that, in a sense, considered death?
I don't think that's death.
Okay.
I really don't.
Anzo?
I'll go with Danny. I'll go with Danny. I don't consider it.
I was afraid of that. That means Danny gets a point. He said fiction.
Fuck.
And we said fact.
I mean, technically it is, but
see, that's what I was saying, but I was not going to answer it because I know what I answered. I'm sitting there going, like, if I answer a certain way here, it's going to just be so obvious that.
So what's the score now?
68.
None of your business.
68, 65, 66.
Damn it.
All right, last one on this. I'm going to just move this over here real quick here so I don't have to keep bringing it up.
I'm glad we didn't say Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
But nobody, I don't know. I didn't think they would kill him, and then they did. I was like, holy crap. All right, week 6, question 4. And okay, Amber Heard will not be in another DC movie after Aquaman. Now, most movie studios have said,
how long we gotta wait?
I think it's done because they're rebooting, so they're not gonna have her back. So it's a no. Yeah, she's not.
I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So we agree on that. She's not coming back. So that means Anzo and I get another point. And Danny had fiction. So
now, if we had just messed up the last one, we would have had to leave. I ain't going with Danny no more, you know. I ain't going with Danny no more. I'm not.
Yeah, but
that.
you don't know. You don't know though. You don't know if that's going to.
You're right, but still.
All right, we're going to just say that since we're done. All right.
Here's what we do, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Send me a little message if I not to agree with Danny. You know what I mean?
All right, we all answered the same on this. So so whatever we choose on any of these next two doesn't matter. We either get a point or we don't get a point. So just to let you know. So it won't matter. It won't change the score any. So we can throw them out. We can count them. We can do whatever we want. Okay. So week 9, with Jamie Foxx's name being attached to a possible Spawn reboot, it seems that Todd McFarlane might get his chance to show his vision. Will Spawn reboot remake actually happen? It's still out there that it's supposed to come out either late this year or early mid next year.
Yeah, but they ain't even start put a script together, nothing. So I'm gonna say there's no Spawn movie.
Danny?
She might want to wait, but it don't matter. Whatever you want to say.
If you want to wait, we can wait. I don't have an issue with it.
Okay, we'll put that under wait. So that's week 9.
You said in about a year or two, right? So if nothing comes
somewhere like that, yeah.
I said, if not by the end of this year, then that's whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I'm good with that. But
if we don't get something saying it's shooting, or the script's ready to go, like some new information. Okay, all right, that's what we'll say.
But even if we get a script, we'll still hold off a bit because sometimes they do scripts and still don't do the movie.
That's
true.
Okay.
Mean? So,
but then if they do a script and they said Jamie Foxx not in there, then we don't get a point because Jamie Foxx has to be tied to that, correct?
I know this is just will the reboot happen?
Yeah,
it doesn't.
I just used Jamie Foxx name be attached.
No. I just said his name was attached. Like they actually put his name on there. All this is about is the reboot actually. Happening.
If there will be a reboot or not.
His name is still technically attached. I mean, that's what I find too. So I don't think that matters.
But what might have hurt that, Jamie Foxx had that illness. So postponed it.
Yeah, it could have been too. Okay. So next one's going to be all right. Next one's question number 5. It seems inevitable that The Bodyguard is going to be remade. It is still another thing, much like the Spawn one. Says it's going to come out. The Bodyguard will remake will do better than the original. We don't know. I say the same thing. At the end of this year, if there isn't anything more definite, then it's still getting made. All right, so we'll do that.
No. There ain't no way it's going to do better than that.
Oh, hell no. I'm sure we all
said fiction on it. We all said fiction on it, but that's what I'm saying. If you want to count it and say
Cardi B, ain't no way she's going to be here to Houston. That ain't happening.
Okay, fine. We'll just count it. We'll count it as a point for us.
Yeah, we could do that. Because even to say like Chris Helmsworth, his stock is kind of down. Cardi B, I don't think it's going to happen. We'll take the point.
Oh, wait, that's 70. There we go. All right, so we'll just count that as done. Make sure we get to that part. All right.
I see you writing down some stuff over there, Danny. What you writing?
This right here.
Keeping tally. Keeping tallies. He's like, I want to make sure. He's like, I don't trust these guys. All right. We're going to go now. It looks like question number 1 from week 12. After the overwhelming success of Spider-Man No Way Home, there have been rumors running around that Andrew Garfield may get a 3rd Amazing Spider-Man movie, and even Tobey Maguire may get a 4th Spider-Man movie. Amazing Spider-Man 3 or Spider-Man 4 will happen. I see this Amazing Spider-Man 3 I find nothing about. And then Spider-Man 4, Sony's talking about using that to reboot or redo the Spider-Man franchise on their end.
I'm almost certain Spider-Man 4 going to happen.
And there's a lot of talk still about that. In fact, so much talk that they're talking about kind of doing the split dimension stuff where Andrew Garfield comes into that one. There's a lot of talk going on about this. So we can hold off on this if you want.
Let's hold off.
Okay. I'm going to put that on here. That's week 10, question 2.
And it's only one or the other, not both, right? As long as one of them happens. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't matter which one.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 2. So the guy that
I don't know who that is.
no, that's the guy that played Anton Morga, Midnight Man in Moon Knight. He died. Tragic event will cause a delay in season 2 production. Season 2 is probably not happening at all.
It's not. I don't think
It's it, like literally says it's dead in the water. So
yeah.
I agree.
Do we want to count this as what? So it is a delay, but it's not going to happen. So do we just throw this one out?
I say it don't matter. Whatever y'all want.
Yeah.
Throw it out?
Yeah, we can throw it out.
Okay.
Not a delay. I mean,
it's indefinitely delayed. So I think that's cancellation, not delay. And it isn't because of his death. So we'll
what did we say on it?
I had the point because that's why Chris want to get rid of it so fast. I guarantee you.
What are you talking about?
Who had the point?
I thought we were throwing it out. Sorry, I deleted it and forgot about it.
Yeah. I'm good with throwing it out.
Wow, boy.
2-1. 2-1. Just so you know, Danny would have gotten another point.
Yeah. I knew it, boy. I could tell.
All right.
You see this dandelion? You see this?
I caught the vibe on that one. I'm like, yeah, throw it out. It's just the lane cancel 2 different.
Actually,
things.
yeah.
I don't even know why we thought there would be a season 2 of that crap.
There was talk. Well, I don't think it was crap. I don't think we thought it was that crappy.
I don't think it was that bad compared
You guys
to
like
some that I seen.
I liked it.
Oh my god!
Really?
All right. Question 2.
Oh my god!
The Book of Boba Fett, Chapter
here we
4,
go.
refers to his ship Fire Spray. This is the first class. This is, in fact, is the class of ship it is. Some have said that this is an absolute. This is absolutely the new name of this ship, though. The name Slave 1 will be restored to Boba Fett's ship. It doesn't look like they're going to.
No, they're not.
Okay. So on question number 2, Danny said fact, and we both said fiction.
There we go. Shifty Gizm, are you high?
I thought it was good.
Well, you're
All right,
high too.
Hey, you just got a point. Watch out. We're getting close. We're excelling it.
I don't say it was great, but it was good.
It was good. Yeah, I won't say it was great.
I was entertained. In fact, I just watched about 4 episodes of it last week.
Oh wow.
Really?
Okay.
And it
I go back and watch some of them. Yeah. Okay.
I will
All
never
right.
watch
Next
that
one
again.
is going to be question number 3 from week 12. According to most reports, Avatar 2 is going to be mostly an underwater adventure. This will put it up against the likes of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Avatar 2 will make more money than Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
100%.
Well, yeah, it did. And you know how I would answer, no matter if I was right or wrong, right?
You were definitely wrong. So
I said fiction. You guys said fact. So congratulations. You guys got another point on that. I do not move forward, which actually makes things, again, very, very interesting.
Why would you say that?
because
I
he hates
hate
Avatar.
Avatar, and I don't give a crap. There are some things that even Nzo will say no, and you will say no constantly. Oh wait, no.
Now if it's about trying to win something.
Well, I don't know what to say. Yeah, guys, remember, do me a favor. Grab the link up above. Share it out, please. Tell everybody we're live. I put it out there already.
And
Share it on Twitter, all that stuff.
Wasn't as bad as the first one, to be
Nope,
honest with
it
you.
was not.
I
To me, it
still
was
haven't
much
watched
better. It was much
Wow, you
Still haven't watched
it.
Nope.
better. Avatar 2 was much better.
It was. Still
I
had
might watch
issues,
it.
but it was better.
I may watch it eventually, but I have not yet.
I should watch it again.
It was definitely better than Death of a Unicorn. I can tell you that.
Nah, man, Death of a Unicorn was good, Danny. What are you talking about?
You had.
That was
All right.
Stop.
Interesting. Here we go. Okay. All right, I got it now. Just this one for week 13. It seems that the Mandalorian is being used to set up many of the upcoming Disney Plus series. Phoenix Shan will she get her own Disney Plus series? We all said fiction. I think it's fiction. Everyone?
Yes, yeah, it's definitely fiction.
All right, we will throw this out, or not throw it out, but we'll count it towards our count. Danny does not have 721.
I'm gonna say that's a good score.
It's
You got
funny.
10 DCU movies you haven't seen? What in the world?
Wow.
Weird.
It's funny because now that you said that, I was like, I haven't watched, I've watched some movies on this, but I'm pretty sure Avatar 2 would probably look really good on this TV. So
It would.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna watch it.
I will probably still watch it. I watched the first one. I might watch this.
Visually, it's fantastic.
Yes,
Sure.
100%.
The first one was visually great. I just the story was like, ugh. And it was all retaking from other things. So if this one has somewhat of an original plot, maybe I will like it more. I don't know.
Next week they got that animated Predator coming out, Killer vs. Killer on Killer or something.
Mm-hmm.
That looks good too, boy.
Yeah, that's coming.
Question
next
number
week.
2 from week 14.
Yep.
Icarus flew into the sun at the end of the MCU film Eternals, but a recent TikTok says that it's possible that the character could come back because the stunt person put up a tweet or something and took it down immediately that said, "Hey, I'll be back" or whatever. Icarus will return in a future MCU project. Well, it shows him flying into the sun, but he is kind of basically Superman. So will that kill him? I don't think it would. And there's still a really good chance he's going to show up in one of those Avengers movies.
I don't even remember that clown.
I mean, because really, if you think about it, they can put everybody in that. Just think of the last scene in Endgame. I mean, everything was in that. Anything that had 5 seconds of screen time was in that. So I'm willing to throw this out and either count it or not. I don't care, but I still think it's a fact that he will be back somewhere, somehow.
I want to count it.
You what?
I want to count it.
I think I want to count it too.
Oh, we all said fact, so we'll count it.
Damn it. Mother.
So we'll do this and come back. Hey, we're only one off. I say that now, we'll probably get 3 of them in a row that kill us. All right, the next ones are going to be from week 15, and just one from week 15. Question number 3: The Flash is due for a release November 4th, 2022. Basically, the Flash movie will make at least $750 million, barring any problems with the fluffy bunny disease. And Danny said fact, I said fiction, you said fiction, and it was fiction. I think it made 300 and something. I did have it up here.
400 I just saw it.
Yeah, here we got Flash right here, 271 worldwide. So yeah, that's a big no. So guess what, folks? We are in a dead heat 3-way tie. This has gotten interesting. It is now 73 all.
She was finally caught up, buddy. She was finally caught up.
Hey, we're going to keep this going until we all caught up. I mean, that's. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how this is going to end today. I just know that we had to.
How many more we got to go?
And catch up. Huh?
Are we even halfway?
We're getting closer. We're at 17. Week 17 now. One on this one. Indiana Jones 5 will be a box office flop. Now, I didn't say commercial flop. I said box office flop. It made $350 million.
How much did it cost to make?
Are we counting everything about that? Because it got critically good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, and on Box Office Mojo, it has $350 million.
Hold on.
I
I'm
think
gonna
it's
go
a
with the
flop.
budget.
Budget, it didn't make its money. It didn't make its money, but that's not that's a commercial flop. A box office flop is based off of people going to see it and what people thought of it. And it's here, I'll show you really quick.
I ain't heard nothing good about that movie. I think
Me
it's a
neither.
flop.
Wait, no, let me show you. 70 from reviewers or from critics, 87 from the from audience.
But we all agree that
The Batman had 87 from audience. This is my point.
but that wasn't a flop.
But that's what I'm saying. It got critically, or from the people who went to go watch it, they liked it just as much as
You fighting
that.
too hard, so the score must be into your advantage.
Yeah, no, I say it's a flop.
Wait.
Go back to the.
You say
go
it's
back
a flop.
To the, wait, go back to the one. Go back to the Indiana Jones Rotten Tomatoes thing for a second.
Right here.
How many verified users? 10,000.
10,000 plus.
I don't like.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Rotten Tomatoes.
The only reason why it didn't make its money is because of all the reshoots they did, and it cost about as much as it made, as far as flat across, like 350 million, I think is what I read.
I go with flop, Danny. It's up to you.
I think it's a flop too, but it's whatever.
Hold on.
All right.
Okay, so let's. Is it the lowest box office for Indiana Jones movie?
I
always thought the formula that we use on this to determine something a flop if it didn't make at least 3 times what the budget is.
If I have one of these questions that says commercial and this says box office, so those are two different things. Commercial is cost.
Let's see, what's the definition of commercials? Commercial, what you call it?
Commercial flop.
So Raiders how much did that movie make, Chris?
300 and hold on, I gotta see here.
A product, service, or venture that fails to be commercially successful, meaning it doesn't generate enough revenue or profits to be considered a success.
And look up what a box office flop is. 5 box office mojo. Boom.
A film that fails to make enough money at the box office to cover its production, marketing, distributing costs, and resulting in financial loss for the studios and distributors.
Same thing. Because when I looked it up, it says different.
So what I'm gonna say is Crystal Skull grossed 786 million. Now that was the most recent when it came to it. So for me, this one making so much less is a flop.
Okay, Danny.
I think it's a flop.
All right, and with that, guess what? Nzo takes the lead. He said it's fact, and we both said it was fiction.
As it should be.
So Nzo takes the lead. What's going on?
There's no
What's flopping here? Justin Proper. What's going on?
No justice in the world.
I tried to explain to you what my idea of a box office flop is. I said
I still think it's a flop. I mean, I just
no. Honestly,
I've never seen it.
When I looked up what people said about it, industry insiders said it was not a flop because it had good reviews and it made money, or it made more money than people probably thought it was going to make. The problem is all the reshoots, but that's besides the point. It doesn't matter. We're done.
Let's roll. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Okay. So week 17, question 3. Hold on. Nope. I gotta bring up the next one. Hold on. Okay, here we go. And we're on week 18. Question 1. Actor John Krasinski will return as Reed Richards in the MCU Fantastic Four movie. He did not.
I think we all said fact on that.
I know I said fact.
We all said fact, and that means nobody gets the point, so we'll take that out. But it's
they sure messed it up because I'm so tired of the Mandalorian.
Peter Pascal
being on everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's a Disney thing though. That's Disney all the way. They love riding people.
Ooh.
All right, question number 2. Let me see here what the chat's saying. History. You could have started a short round in the movie. Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of things they could have done better.
I definitely think she's gonna be back.
All right. We don't know for sure.
No. There's a rumor that she's going to be in Secret Wars or one of the two. Yeah.
That's what I said.
And she is also another thing that we know is she is voicing Wanda Maximoff in the Zombies MCU Zombies thing, and I don't know if that's out yet or not. But
not yet. But
she is confirmed to do that now. We said an MCU movie, but I'm willing to hold off on this because she's doing that. So that means she still has ties, and she's still willing to.
But I definitely think that's a foregone conclusion. But I'm good with holding off.
Dude, okay.
Let me see if I can find anything about her being in the next MCU movies.
Okay. I'll just put it this way: we all said fact. So if you want to count it, we count it, and we just put it up.
We can
wait.
count it.
Okay. All right. So we all said fact on that one. We'll go ahead and count that one. That way we don't have to. I mean, I think she will, because if she's still going to do something in the animated voiceover role, that kind of tells me that she's willing to still work with them. It's not like, what's her name? Black Widow. I still question. There's some rumors that she may have some role at some point. I still question it because she was so mad about how they treated her from the Black Widow movie.
What I have here, it says Elizabeth Olsen is not currently scheduled to return as Scarlet Witch in live action MCU. And it says, however, she'll be voicing the zombies. So,
and that's why I said that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we all said it. I gave us the point. So we'll take it,
cool.
And we'll get rid of it. Number 5, in the Flash movie, if the Flash movie grosses over 700 million, Ezra Miller will not be fired from future DC Warner Brother projects. We all said fiction. We all knew he was out no matter what. I mean, and I think by that time we kind of knew the direction they were going in. With,
even if it made 700 million, they started to talk about the reboot, so he was going to be out anyway.
Yeah, I mean, so, but we'll take the point because I did that before they actually, they were right in the middle of having that question mark on it. Let's go to royalty. I think this is the next one.
Did you add the one?
Yeah, I did. Oh.
Not that last one.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. We're at 75, 76, 75. Where in the world did this one go? What? Ugh, I hate that. 19. Week 19 right here. Number 3. All right. What's question number 2? There we go. Okay, so all right. It made more than $1 billion. Danny and Anza both get a point for that one. I do not.
You said no.
You ask my mom, I am as hard-headed as they come.
Yeah, you sure are.
I am literally.
That was a no-brainer right there, buddy.
Hey, I'll take the loss with pride. Thank you. All right, next one. Aquaman lost Killing will make more than $1 billion. We all said fiction. We were all right. I think it only pulled in like, I think he did like 500 or close to 500.
Something
So it didn't
like
do
that, yeah.
horribly. I still have not seen it, but I hear people say it wasn't totally bad. But
I think it was better than the first one to me.
do you? All right, so that puts us
437 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that puts us
39.
78, 77, 76. So still really close. Now we're going to go to. Oh, now it shows up. Oh wait, there we go. So delete that. Delete that. Close that. Save. All right. Next one is week 21. And there it is. Boom. Okay. Question number 2. Darth Vader will get his own spin-off Disney Plus series. I don't know. I still don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility.
More Mace than Darth when I'm hearing, but
Yeah, I understand. What do you think? What do you want to do? Hold off?
it don't matter.
Yeah, we could
Let's
hold on.
say, yeah,
Another
let's hold
year?
off and just kind of, yeah, something like that. We'll figure that out. So that's week 21, question 2. All right. Let's see here, and then the next one in week 21 is question 3. Studios will again offer Johnny Depp big budget roles. He's been doing more independent stuff, but it's a big heavy rumor that in Pirates of the Caribbean 6 he will be there, and he is slated to come back as Captain Jack Sparrow. Everything I read says that's the way it's going to go. That's a big budget movie.
I think so.
So you want to all say that that's a fact?
We can.
We all called it as fact. So we all get another point. So let's go put that up for us. On's just sitting here smiling. He's not even on camera.
I like that score.
No. I didn't let Danny have 710. I'm not going to let you have 798 or 89. All right. So next one should be. Let's see, it keeps switching around.
Some serious lightning there, buddy.
Yeah. He wasn't ready for this, Danny.
I was actually. I got everything together, and it's just being really, really mean to me. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that's the excuse I would have used too. I've been like, "Oh, it's the computer that I just fixed. It's messing up," you know?
No. What it is when I'm going in here, it's jumping around on where it's
What up, Boz?
don't save.
Yeah, but I looked at here. It says here that he actually will be in the next Paris.
Yeah. What was the one before that? Oh, we're holding off on that one.
Dead Man's Chest or something like that. I ain't watching that stuff.
I'm so tired of those movies. After the first one, I think the first one was good, but then they started making him really silly and stupid, and I didn't like it.
I think he's I don't think he's all this fantastic actor they talk about, because I thought Edward Scissorhands was stupid. I thought Dark, what was it? When he's a vampire, Dark Shadows, that was stupid. When he was Tonto in the Lone Ranger, he
was garbage, but he has some good ones though. Secret Window.
I Am 2 Legend will not break even if Will Smith is in it. He is definitely in it. They're shooting it right now still, I think. We don't know yet. You want to hold off on this one?
Hold off on that one.
I think that's going to break even though.
All right, so
I like it
that is
the Headless Horseman? What's the name of that one?
Oh, Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, he was good at that.
Yeah.
You guys are just hating on my man Johnny. Jeez.
No, I don't hate him.
You like him as Tonto?
No,
I have not actually seen that one. I did not see that one, and that's not the right casting for him, because come on,
It was not.
in this In this day and age, they should have just gotten somebody who was Native American. They should have.
It was Tonto, Barnabas
Am
Collins.
I Mission Impossible 7 Part 1, which is Dead Reckoning Part 1, which is funny. Now it's called Final Reckoning.
I hope I said no on this.
So we know that it did not make it. I forget what it made.
It wasn't even close. It flopped.
It's like 200 some odd million, or I don't know, maybe more. I don't know. It just wasn't $1 billion. So number 3 here, as you see, question number 4 actually. Danny said fact. It would. I said fact, and you said fact. We all said fact.
Son of a.
So we do not get points.
Oh, Dead Reckoning. Yeah, it didn't.
I have
It made 571 million.
Or 3 Mission Impossibles.
Really?
On that.
I've seen them all except for that one, and I'll probably watch it soon.
I lost some interest on
the
that.
worst one to me was the second one because it didn't even feel like a Mission Impossible movie. At least the rest of them kind of felt the same, but whatever. Okay, so that puts
Dead
us
Reckoning Part 1 shifty.
Mm-hmm.
No, because he's saying it's Fallout, but I'm saying no, it's Dead Reckoning.
6 was Fallout.
Yeah, 6 was Fallout.
Or it doesn't matter. Maybe I got.
No, 6 is Fallout. I just googled it.
Okay, all right, okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter though. Even if I mistyped what number it was, it still
doesn't make a band. Yeah.
All right. Week 23, question number 1. Obi-Wan Kenobi will have a second season. We know that is not true, but we all said fact, so we don't get a point.
What? Why would I say fact on that?
Because it was fire.
No, it was not. No, it was not.
What was it then? Was it caca?
Huh? It was trash.
It was good because he said fat.
It was trash. Probably because I just didn't want to lose any points to you guys.
There could be that. But you see, if you stay true to who you are, you would have gotten a point.
Yeah, whatever.
Question number 2. Reva will it show up in some sort of spinoff on Disney Plus show?
I know I said fiction on this.
I definitely said fiction.
We all said fact because it just seems so. I'm not kidding you. Do you want to see it? I'm just saying right there. Number 2. Fact. We all said fact.
Wow.
Well, it's because that's just how Disney is. They date the characters. You're like, what's the point? And they just say, okay, well, let's do it.
Wow.
So we don't get a point on that one. Question number 3. This will open up the door to return of Mace Windu. As Danny has said, there is heavy rumors that there will be some sort of a Mace Windu series.
I know I said fact on this just because I was hoping against hope.
So, since we don't know for sure yet, do we want to hold off on this one?
Yeah, we'll hold off.
Okay. Let me find.
Just for shits and giggles, what did you and Nzo?
We all said fact. So we're just kind of waiting on it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is week 23, question 3.
Man, I had a perfect idea for a Mace Windu movie.
What? What?
I'll tell you later. Off screen.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Basil's right. Acolyte was the worst Disney Plus series.
Was horrible. Yeah.
It was good enough, but that was the actress. Reva wasn't. Yeah, that's true. It was more the actress. She just kind of.
I don't understand how you can have 6 episodes and one is fire and the other 5 is totally crap.
Yeah, I know.
That blows my mind.
Me too, Danny.
Okay.
Trust me. No, it was not great, Shifty. No, it was not.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Shifty on that.
No, the lightsaber battle was good, but the
that was what he's saying. No.
Oh,
he's acting like had a great 5th episode and the best saber fight since the OT. I agree with that.
Yeah, the saber fight was good, but yeah,
when he killed that girl, what I was like.
All right, so we're gonna keep that one. And next is number 4. We will see a young Luke or Leia in Star Wars again. I don't know.
I thought we saw that in Mandalorian.
No.
You did see a younger Luke.
Mandalorian happens. Luke's a Jedi in that.
No, we seen a young Luke in Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that's what that was. Now the Obi-Wan series has concluded. We have some closure to the Leia Ben problem. As much of a sidestep as it may have been. Back to fiction. We will see young Luke or Leia in Star Wars again, meaning after Obi-Wan.
Yeah. I said no. I don't think we will. No, I'm saying I don't think we will.
Are we saying young or younger? Because we saw younger versions of them one in the movie and one in the show.
No, he's talking about the kid versions.
Okay, we saw the kid versions in Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that's what this is about.
Yeah,
we're saying after Obi-Wan, we'll see it again. Some like younger than they were in Star Wars. Do you want to throw it out?
You can. It don't matter.
I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take to find out about this, and I don't see anything on the horizon that's going to count it. We all said fact, just so you know. So I'm just saying throw it out to throw it out because yeah, I mean, but we're not going to count it. So question number 4, we all did say fact on. So I will take that off and we will close it out. All right, question number 5. This will open up the door to the Vader Apprentice story. There's still rumors out there. Not as heavy as the Mace Windu, but I would probably hold off on this.
I don't have a clue.
Okay. Let's hold off on this one just because it could happen. Week 23, question 5. All right. Let's go now to... Save that. It's 23, so we go to maybe this one. Let's see. Oh, wrong one. Let's see here. Weird. So let me go back to get the right week here. All right, question number 4, fact or fiction from week 25. Will Smith and Chris Rock will make amends in the next year. This is.
How can you tell what week this is?
Right there. And plus on my answer sheet, I write down what week it is. Now that doesn't necessarily correlate with anything. It just tells me what week of the final 5 it was. Cedric the Entertainer said that yes, they made amends like several months afterwards, but it was never confirmed.
They still have
any other way.
Yeah, they still haven't made amends.
And Tony Rock still talking junk about it.
Yeah, they still haven't talked. Well, his brother even said so.
Yeah, see that's the thing. I read that they haven't. I read that they have. So we want to take it as no, they haven't.
No, they haven't. Yeah. Until we get some definite answer from the both of them, they haven't. Because even Will Smith says he hasn't talked to Chris Rock in over a year. So
okay, fair enough. Then Danny doesn't get anything, and I don't get anything, but Nzo gets another point. He said fiction.
As it should be.
You just can't lose. That's your thing. If you lose, if this ends up, you lose, you're gonna hate it.
No, I'm a winner. I never lose.
We'll see. All right. Now we're going to go to week 27, I think, maybe. Let's see here. Yep, week 27. Question number 1. First MCU X-Men movie will be in Phase 6.
I have no clue what phase we in now.
We are in Phase 5. It is ending, and today I just saw the tentative schedule. And let me pull this up just to double check here. Phase 6 MCU. Fantastic Four, Avengers Doomsday, and Secret Wars. But the image of what I see in movies, bring this up. It says Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man Family Business, which I don't know what that's supposed to be. This is not right, though. No. Hold on, where is it? Because they just announced this. Was this today? Hold on. Let me go back and make sure I pull the right one up. Right now, it looks like they're calling for Fantastic Four, Blade, Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, Spider-Man 4, and Doctor Strange 3. I also see on another one Fantastic Four, Blade, Shang-Chi, Avengers Doomsday, Doctor Strange, and Avengers Secret Wars. X-Men 97 will be back. But I'm looking. I don't see anything about X-Men movie. And I'm looking through everything.
The ones I'm seeing now say Fantastic Four, Untitled Marvel movie in 2026, Avengers Doomsday, May 26th, Spider-Man, Untitled Marvel movie, Avengers Secret Wars, Untitled Marvel movie in 2028, Untitled Marvel movie, May 2028, Untitled Marvel movie, November. So they got 4 or 5 untitled. So you don't know what they are.
And what I have here, it says other possible Phase 6 movies. A second Black Panther movie, but there would be a third one. X-Men movie, Doctor Strange 3, Shang-Chi 2, and Armor Wars. So
Fantastic.
I know Armor Wars is not happening anymore. So
really? Oh, wait, Armor Wars, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a more detailed look at the Phase 6 schedule. 2025, Fantastic Four First Steps, Eyes of Wakanda, Thunderbolts, which already came. Ironheart, Blade is supposedly this year, but I heard next year now. Marvel Zombies, 2026, Shang-Chi 2, Avengers Doomsday, Spider-Man 4, Doctor Strange 3, Untitled Vision series, Wonder Man, 2027, Avengers Secret War, ongoing or to be determined, Daredevil Born Again Season 2, which we know will be next May, I think. Black Panther 3, and then X-Men MCU movie, likely after Phase 6. But this is all rumors. We don't know. Do you want to hold off?
It don't matter. Whatever you want to do.
I say we can hold off a bit.
Okay. I will put that in here. Week 27, question 1. Keep. Okay, very good. Question number 2. Dr. Doom will make his first MCU appearance in the Fantastic Four movie. It is inevitable that he will make some sort of appearance there. I've looked it up and it says, yes, he will appear in the movie. Now,
probably
5 seconds.
Credit, probably.
What? Possibly. But anyways, do you want to wait?
It's another month or two, right?
Yeah.
Let's wait.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
All right,
that's
so
not too
we'll
far
go.
away.
I mean, I do think he will, but I mean, it's only a month away, so.
Oh, yep, very good. All right. Robert Downey Jr. will make an appearance in some way in Phase 6.
Yes, that's going to
We
happen.
know he will. That's right. And this is question number 3. We all said fact.
Point.
We all said fact. I don't think we thought it would be the way that it's going to be, but it is the way it's going to be. But whatever.
I was thinking AI. I was not thinking doing.
Yeah, I thought that. I mean, he may still do that too since he's back. I mean, they could do both because it's going to be a dimensional thing too. So he could still exist in AI and that. And since they have him for one role, they can still say, "Oh, go ahead and shoot these things. We'll pay you a little extra." They can still do it. We know he's in it though. We'll get a third Doctor Strange movie. As I said, it's all but guaranteed. It is in the slate. I'm sure it's going to happen. Benedict Cumberbatch is still signed up for one more movie. So, do you want to just count it?
I'll say we count it because I believe there's going to be another one too.
I do too.
Question number 4. Guess what? Danny said fiction, and I said fiction, but Nzo said fact.
Well, would you look at that?
We didn't say a Doctor Strange movie.
I don't know why we would have said that, but we did. I have it right here. I thought I would have said fact too, but
Okay.
I mean, if you want to go back, it was week 27. I can go back and look, double check.
We know you didn't mess up, Chris.
Listen to him. He's like, no, that's good. Wow. Oh man. Okay. I think now we're going to week 29.
I think
Yes,
I only
29.
picked. I think I personally only picked yes because I thought like it was such a good movie. Like I love Doctor Strange too. You know.
Do you? I do too. I mean, I loved it.
I do. I think it was great.
The first 3 movies under gun will be profitable. There's no way we know yet.
No, we have to.
So yeah. So
and at least we'll know one coming up soon, right? So
yeah, and if it be profitable,
if it isn't profitable, then
right. Yeah. So if it's not profitable, then this one is going to be a no, right? So
yep.
Yeah.
So we'll just move on to the next one, which is question number 2. Adam Driver will play Dr. Doom in the new Fantastic Four movie. Well, we know it's not going to be him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We know it's going to be
Robert Downey Jr.
That's right. Danny said fiction.
I must have said fiction.
Just so you know, Nzo, right here is number 2. You said fact.
What? Why?
Danny said fiction, and I said fiction. I don't know why.
Why would I say fact on that one? It probably made me go first.
These questions seems crazy, don't it?
You know what I mean?
These answers seem crazy, man.
It's been that long. It's been that long. We're sitting there going like, wait a minute, why would I have said that? And, and the thing is
Driver.
At the moment of it, though, it probably made sense. There was something out there that said, this is how it is, or something. I'm not sure. Anyways. God, yes. All right, question number 3 in this. A standalone Hulk movie will happen in Phase 6 of the MCU. I have read that it will, but I don't see it on that thing. I don't know. I know that they're supposed to be doing a World War Hulk movie.
I'm saying no.
They are saying, and here I'll show you what I found. I don't know if I have it in here.
Well, if you want to hold off, we can, but I'm saying like I don't think so.
I don't see it.
Me neither.
Yes, Marvel Studios has confirmed a Hulk movie titled World War Hulk is a part of Phase 6 in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's what I found. I said, will there be a Hulk movie in Phase 6? Boom.
Yeah, but
that's
you
what it came up.
Me that time I said that AI.
I understand that. And this is AI overview, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
So we'll hold off.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so this is question number 3. Go back here, put that up. Week 29. Question number 3. Keep. Wolverine versus Hulk could happen as it's not a Hulk movie. They're not going to bring Wolverine back just by himself for Hulk being in a movie. They're not going to do that. They played with that already, so they're not going to do that. Question number 5: we will get a sequel to one or both the Face Off or National Treasure. It says yes. And here I'll go back again to the quick research that I did, and I say quick. Will there be a Face Off sequel? Yes. Face Off 2 is still in development. And will there be National Treasure 3? Yes. National Treasure 3 is currently in development. So
well, I still say we went because development just means they could be working on a script.
Yes.
So we don't really have any definitive answer. So
let's look at that again later on. Yeah, we'll look at it again here a little bit later. These are the ones that were near the end of the computer glitching on me, because this is when we were doing more of these. Wolverine is coming back, though. He's going to be in the new MCU along with the new
Wolverine.
Yes. He said he's good for another 1 or 2 movies as long as he isn't the one carrying the whole movie. He says he's willing to do that, but I think it'll be over by Secret Wars or Doomsday. One of those two.
Yeah, he's gonna
probably die.
It wasn't
he's gonna sacrifice or something
for one of those movies.
Yeah, and that's why so I'm pretty sure they'll figure a way.
Technically, wouldn't that be the X-Men in Phase 6?
No, because
the actual movie.
The movie.
Yeah, in this he's just because I think all of the like Professor X and Magneto, all of them are coming back. They're gonna die. You know,
I'm pretty sure that. All right, week 30, Fact or Fiction for question number 1. Wonder Woman 3 will still happen in some way. We all said fiction.
Yeah,
we know that
will not be one.
Yeah, we know that. So we'll all take the point for that. And I'm the one that didn't hate 84. I mean, I think you guys both didn't like it, but I didn't hate it.
That's because you're on crack.
Well, I am a white boy. It is the chosen one for us, isn't it?
100%.
That or meth. I mean, I have my teeth, so I can prove I'm not on that. I don't know. Does crack take your teeth? I don't know. I guess I should stop talking about that shit.
Take your soul, buddy.
Question number 2. Indiana Jones 5, will Adam Minimum make its money back? This one, for sure, is fiction. Mm-hmm. We know this. This is why I said I don't count it as a box office flop, but I know it isn't a commercial. You guys both said fiction. I said fact. So that means you guys both get a point. I do not. So I am being left in the dust now. That's all right. I stand for what I believe in. Fight the power. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Okay. I knew I was going to get that. I knew I was going to be like, oh my God, the white boy just said that. Okay, anyways. Into the Spider-Verse 2 will make more money than the first one. It did.
Yes,
just
it did.
So you know, it did. And let's see here. This is number 4, week 30.
I know 30. I said fact on this.
We all said fact.
Okay. I watch that movie at least once a month now. That movie is so damn good, bro.
Very good.
Oh my!
Are you interested for the noir one?
I've seen that one. It looks pretty good. I like the animation.
Me too.
Well, isn't the noir one in? Is it? I thought it was animation.
It's not live action.
It's animation. No, it's animation. And isn't that animation in one of the Spider-Verses though?
I think
it's
so.
The first one. Yeah.
I'm thinking Nicolas Cage is playing that, right?
I don't know.
I think his voice.
It would be good for him. Let's see here. And then question number 5. Indy's wife, Karen Allen, Marion Ravenwood, will have a cameo. And she did. We all said fact. We all get a point. And that wraps up week 30. So we've gotten rid of quite a few of these, actually. Go up here. Danny still has a chance. I think I'm out of it. I don't think I can come back. Cage is playing. It's on Amazon. Okay. Well, I thought that's also going to the theaters.
What is Cage?
Yeah, no, this isn't animation. This is live action.
Is it?
Oh. Yeah.
I thought the commercial I saw was animation.
No, this is live action.
Okay. Well, all right. 31. Week 31. Oh.
Oh, mercy.
Wait a minute.
Good God, I'm going an hour and a half. Oh, make it stop.
Not until we get a definitive winner.
Oh my God! At this point, you can go ahead and take it.
All right, hold on. I gotta see here. Week 31 answers.
And we got 29 more to go.
No.
I thought you said 60.
We're pretty close to the end now. I think we have one more after this. Let me see here. I can tell you really quick. I mean, so week 33 is the last week, and we have all 5 there. And we got 4 of these, so we're 9 away.
All right,
Not 9 away. Why is that? Let's see here. Flash movie will make less than 600 million. Question number 1 in week 32. It did make 241. It made 241 or something like that. Danny said fiction. Nzo said fiction. And I said fiction. We were all wrong.
Shit. Wow, we really thought that movie was gonna make money?
I liked it.
Oh,
Gladiator. Okay, the Gladiator sequel will do as well, if not better, than the original.
I don't have a clue.
It did not.
It did barely. It did as well, and almost. Let's see here.
It must be the Denzel Washington credit.
Gladiator 2 made slightly more money than global box office than Gladiator, the original one, and so. It did just barely. It's like they were really close, and actually got better reviews or better.
Well, that movie was not better than the first one.
Well,
there was no way.
Critics liked it better. That's all I'm going to say. But we all said fiction. We all said fiction, and so we were wrong. So, question number 4: the Jets will go at least 2-2 in their first 4 games. This is back when the first year Aaron Rodgers. And they didn't. They went 1-3. And Danny said fiction, so he was right. Nzo said fact because he hates Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers bit him in the ass again because he said fact. And I said fact, so Danny's the only one who gets a point on that because Danny was right. So Danny moves up 1.
Wait, what?
Yep.
I said the Jets will go at least 2-2.
Yes, because you hate Aaron Rodgers, and you knew that if you voted fiction that he was going to bite you in the ass, and then you said fiction, and he bit you in the ass by taking the ball once and being done for the season.
And he was injured. Yeah, I know.
See? So you're screwed either way when it comes to Aaron Rodgers. He hates you, and he knows what you pick, and he will screw you over either way. Anyways, number 5. The Color Purple musical remake will be a commercial flop. It made $60 million. That's it. I call that a commercial flop.
Yeah,
I don't think it made it money back. We all said fact. That means we all get a point. I will put that up here in just a second. We're going to close this out, save it. That closes out week 32 completely. And we're going to bring this over. Danny's at 86. Nzo's at 87. And I'm at 83. Like I said, I seriously doubt I'm going to get all of these right, and you're going to get all of these wrong. Donald Trump will serve some type of jail time. No. He didn't. He won't. We know this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. So we all said fiction. We were all right. We all get the point. And this officially knocks me out of the competition because I had to win all 5 to go in the lead. So I can tie. I can tie. It's the best I can do. So I am officially probably out.
What's
Question
the score
number
now?
2. 87, 88, 84. Question number 2. The Lakers will win the 2023 championship. They didn't. We all said fiction. We all get that right. And again,
Absolutely right. They were not going to win that shit.
And now I am officially out because I can't get 4 in tie. So there's only 3 left. So number 3, the next MCU film, Guardians 3, will be a success. It was. It made like $700 million. So Danny said fact. Anza said fact. I said fact. And again, I'm out because I knew I was not going to win. I knew there was going to be a shakeup though. I started looking at stuff. I was like, man, this is going to be close. Now I'm going to laugh my ass off if one of these ends up like tying it. Because I don't know how to handle that. I did not prepare for a tie. Question number 4. Ahsoka will be considered generally a good series. It was, right?
Not really.
It's getting a second season. Most people, I think, thought you said it was decent. You liked it.
Decent, but it was all right. I guess you could say it was then.
I didn't hate it. It wasn't the worst one, but it ain't supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, like it wasn't. I didn't think it was that good at all.
What it was Ahsoka considered a good Disney Plus?
I know it's not the lowest rated show. I can tell you that for certain.
Series is generally considered a good series. We all said fact.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just going by that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I know Shiftyism, but it got hated on by YouTube. You see, this is what I say about YouTube and X. It's not real life. So yeah, it got hated on by them, but I'm sure majority of the people didn't actually hate it. You know, like you'll get all the hate from YouTube and X and all of that stuff, but
all right, here it is, guys. This is it.
No question.
You guys either got it or you didn't. The series. Okay, so with reboots of books being made into film, the Harry Potter series says it's going to be faithful to the books. Well, I'm going to be honest, and again, hopefully you understand this is not being racist, but they casted a black actor as Snape, which is not in the books described as a black man in any way, shape, or form. That's not faithful to the books, but we can hold off on this.
I think I argued about that and used against the other way. On the episode that I show you, I was arguing that if it's not faithful to the book and it's flop, then
but the question is the series will be a flop and canceled before it can finish the book series. So it hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, so we don't know.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. I'm going to put it this way. We'll push this off just to wait. Because you guys both said fiction and I said fact. And it won't change the score, even if we counted it. Because Danny, you're 1 behind Nzo. And Nzo, by 1 point, you are the Chapter 1 winner of Final 5 Factor Fiction.
How can you be the Chapter 1 winner and
round 1?
10, oh, I was saying about 10 questions we didn't even answer.
Round 1.
Those other questions are going to go into round 2.
Yes, exactly.
Including this one. But but hold on. I would like to say thank you to everybody that came out and I couldn't have done it with all your hard work. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? My brilliance, of course. But
I don't know. I don't know
I've
how
been
in
leading
the
for
world.
2 years, but now the chapter 1 champion.
We did this fairly. We all agreed on certain things, and that's the way it went. And we only. I'm going to tell you this.
We did not agree that your computer was going to be out of commission for 2 years. We didn't agree on
I
that.
didn't say that. I didn't say that, and it wouldn't have changed anything. We'd be pushing all this stuff back
for
and down
2
and down and down.
So
Listen,
for 2 years, who was your leader?
no matter how this would have gone, even if we had played this the same way, even if we'd done it this the same way 2 years ago, and just said, okay, yeah, no, we're going to count it, we're not going to count it, whatever, it still would have been the same answers that were there. And those answers gave Nzo the win. And I don't know how this is possible because I'm already accused of being on an Nzo bandwagon of some sort by Danny. And he was the first grand champion of the Rumble.
yes, correct.
And now he wins this.
Correct.
I don't get this, and I really should just take a point away from him and call it a tie.
It's the brilliance of being Nzo. All right, that's just how it works.
You know what,
man,
Danny? I'm making an executive decision right now. I'm calling this a tie. You guys both win.
Guy want to veto some crap. Want to give us some Royal Rumble rules? That's not happening.
Thank you, Lord. 1 hour.
Oh my God. Whew. Okay. Yeah, we'll hold off on this one, but that's it. That is it, guys. Oh my gosh. Woo. We're not letting this go that long again. I'm going to start looking for things that I will get answers for within a couple weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Good Lord. Yeah, this one was crazy.
Well, that's what I said when I started going through this. I was like, my God, did the fluffy bunny disease really screw up that much? And honestly, that's what this is. 90% of the stuff being pushed back as far as it has been simply because of that, the writer's strike, and didn't the actor's strike happen also? All three of those, right?
Yeah, and then the prices of things went up, so people weren't going to movies as much.
Yeah, I mean, so it's like, really, all of this stuff should have been done. We should have been halfway through phase 6 by now.
You know, man, I went to Walmart today. Speaking of that, I saw an 85-inch TV for like $420. I saw a soundbar for $320. I saw a projector for like $200. So I said, for $1,000, I could have a primo home theater, even better than what I got now, and I could save some money. So I might buy that for myself for Father's Day.
There you go.
I have a projector. I can shoot it up on a 7x13 screen.
Because
I've got that.
we seen the TV you be watching your movies on, and we're like, no, you need to upgrade on that.
I don't care what y'all. That TV came with that house. 55-inch. I'll take it all day long. Hold on, my wife called.
Yeah,
I'm about ready to put a 55-inch here for my center console.
It's funny because I went to my son's house and he has my old 55-inch. I'm like, damn, your TV's so small, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the same anymore. And I always said, like, if this TV's, I can't go back smaller anymore. I can't. It's gonna have to be 85 or up from now on.
That's the thing. It's like you get a bigger TV. You're like, I can't go back.
Yeah, you can't go back.
Because like I have a 42-inch, I think.
Man, that's one of the first things I Max. I say, y'all take this TV? No, you can have it, and it's a 3D TV too. Come with the glasses. I don't care what you say.
I still have my 3D TV too.
I have that upstairs, and it's a 60 something, but I have one of those upstairs in my room, and then I have an 85. I think it's 85 out in the living room, and then
a few months ago had 100. I said 100-inch. It went like $900. I was like, I don't know my wall can hold that.
So like these, I think my screens here on the computer are like, these are like 24, 32, something like that. And I'm getting a 55 to put in between them. But I have a 42 at my house. And when I take not at my house, but at my work. And when I take my computer off the docking station that I run up on my screens, and I bring that home, that the little laptop is so small it's like it's not fitting everything in it, so I can hardly do work at home. It's like, what the heck, I hate this. So I got to come down here and work on this computer.
But then now they got the projection paint now you can put on your wall.
You can. I mean, they've had that for a while. It's just a reflective white. I mean, but your regular white walls will do it. It's all about. But I've got a small, like.
So you got a 120-inch screen, Basel? Wow.
Damn. Hey guys, I gotta bounce.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyways, we'll wrap this up, guys. Just talk about yourselves really quick. Tell people where they can find you, please, Nzo.
Biggaford Entertainment. You know the stuff we do over there, man. It's good to be back on the show, and I appreciate you guys, man.
Yep. Thank you, bro.
Indeed. And Danny?
I'm Danny. You can find me on my channel, The Road to Wisdom, on Mondays. I uploaded one this morning, and also Fridays, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can find me on the Hangout at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays, and Storms Live on 8 o'clock now on Sundays. So check us out.
Yes, that's right. And then remember,
or are we taking a break?
We'll take a break. I want to talk to you guys about what we can do for, like, not every fourth week or whatever. We can do it here and there. But I want to talk about that. I want to figure that out some more. But we will be back to the normal Monday schedule once a week. Of course, Danny's scheduled next. That will be in 2 weeks. So I believe the beginning of June, right? That's the June 3rd or something like that. Okay. And then, but that's what we're back on Mondays. Guys, check it out. Tell everybody we're back. And we're going to do this like we do. And with that said, here we go. Thank you, guys. Peace.
Inevitable.
Oh, yeah. This is another Khaos Central production. It's your boy Comet Chat with another fire intro. Rule of 3 is the name of the show, and I made it here for my main man, Mr. Chris Knight. I hope you like it, bro. So here we go. Well, the Rule of 3 is the name of the show. It stars Chris Knight, Comet Chat, and Nzo. Third Monday of the month at 9 o'clock, so don't be late, cause that's when the fun starts. We talk about this, we talk about that. 5 questions, decide fiction or is it fact? 3 cats that all came together like Run DMC. We're tougher than leather, so grab a seat, strap on in. The Rule of 3 is about to begin, so let's go. Rule of 3 is a show, Khaos Central is the channel. It stars me, Chris Knight, and Nzo. 3 casts with one singular vision to make this channel the best channel on YouTube, the best channel on the planet.